Hey guys, this is Digress coming back to you with part 10 of Monster Hunter World, and might be back to daily. Okay. But yes, guys, survive. I'm not sure it's worth it until you do go and speak to the field team leader and head out to follow Rune and Gigante. You don't have the option to make fun what you
Yeah.
need to, so look well rested. Did you enjoy yourself last night? Guys, it's been a little while since I recorded part 9 compared to recording this. As I've mentioned a couple times, and as I did go talk about it a little bit in episode 8 of Dispatch, which go watch. It was really fun. And guys, episode 8 took me a while to record because I kept trying to get the one ending. Because up to recording part 8, I'd never got the option to either not let Sona or Coop, depending on which one you picked in episode 3 to fire, to keep either one of those two out of prison. Because I'd always failed to protect, the city. And I wanted to get that, I wanted to get that ending, which meant it took a few times to record, because it took a few times basically to get to that point and be like, well, fuck, time to re-record. And then being ill for 2 weeks, which meant it took a bit longer than it normally would have. It took me about 3-4 days to get to it. And doing a couple each day, kind of. So. But yeah, so I've been ill the last couple weeks, which is why I've not continued this. Guys, being honest, this is the first time I've... this is one of the first times in the last few weeks I've been on World. I've been on to double check a few things and, to see if I could finish making Shari's Father's Armor, or attempt to. Because I don't have enough stuff to make it yet. But no, you do need to speak to the field team leader and go on the guiding lands. And while I could have done all that out of episode, it basically would have been pointless. It's all story based. We've got a lead on No Gigante's whereabouts. I guess it went there. I'll wait here until you're ready.
Everyone ready? Let's go.
Gonna be honest, by the time I get to that point, I potentially will have stronger Elder Dragon armor. I mean, we saw the Gigante in the others retest the first time. So Ruiner, it's not that much of a surprise. And guys, I'm not saying a bunch of this as a case of for dramatic story-based purposes. I'm saying a bunch just because hold on, wait, yeah, he does come here, doesn't he? Because story-wise from Monster Hunter, I forgot a lot of it. It's a great story, it's just a case of I forgot a lot of it.
But I'm almost certain it went this way.
Handler, hold on. Also, guys, I did say in episode 8 of Dispatch. I'm saying it, probably going to send it most videos I record this week. If my voice sounds a bit croaky, it's because again, I've got a cold. That's a guiding land? Guys, I know it's the guiding land, but from up above it's is it? And it's
Partner, it's amazing!
Basil Gears. That didn't even look like seeds in Basil Gears. Ruin, thank you, Rune and Gigante. I don't know whether it is a master rank Basil Gears because I don't think there is one. I think it is just seeding. Like the mass regulation of beta Gears, I think it's season, so I think that is just protecting the high rank beta Gears. Which means he's picking a battle with a master rank creature. Or in terms of story logic, he's picking a battle with something that's 10 times stronger than it.
Gotcha.
Tommy, hold on tight. But guys, this is the Guidelands, and it's one of those places that's really nice.
What is this place?
Also, I don't know much lore around the Guidelands, but it is a bit I don't know how true it is, but apparently it is Zora Magnaros. Like Zora Magnaros came out here, died in it, and he turned into the Guidelands.
Ooh. Hmm.
Anything that can spawn in any of the other places can spawn here. And the point of the Guidelands is basically a case of you go on an expedition and you just hunt. I don't like the electric bugs. This was the cutscene I thought it was. Rathlos. Okay, Rathlos remembers us. Then again, Rathlos is a dick and he tried to kill us either way. Rathlos. Oh, Rathlos. I forgot your head was basically empty and was only just, you know, as hard as a rock and as dumb as one dude. Hey, Zenoga. Not my favourite version of Zenoga. There is a creature in this game called Stitching Zenoga, which is basically, I gotta say, emo version of Zenoga. Diablo. Oh, why is everything trying to kill me? Boulder Breaks are kind of a little far away. Guys, there are some creatures that do make sense that would have pulled out here that were in the base game. 2 apex creatures. Yeah, I'm gonna say 3, because I'm pretty sure the Nova is an apex creature. Not 100% sure though. If not, it's got the power of one. Rathlos is the king of the skies. Yeah, let's never get introduced to Nova in a life or death situation where 2 things are trying to kill us, and it seems like the nicer person. It's not. But guys, there are a few Pacific creatures too. The Guideland that are kind of compared to where they would spawn in base area and like other areas like Zenoga, the ancient forest, Stygian Zenoga, probably the Coral Highlands. Well, that's some story. Who would have thought a place like that exists? You didn't think a place. Please tell me it's a case of you didn't think it existed, but thought it potentially could. Like, it's not, I didn't think it could exist. It's like, I didn't know it existed. Because, like, it can be justified, like, not knowing the place exists. because it is Zora Magnaros, and he just, like, Zora Magnaros went off, died, the gliding lands became it. But not knowing like an area where a load of deadly monsters are just living.
Uh-huh.
I know Rathlos was fighting Diablos, and then a Zenova joined in.
Really?
When we're testing how high we could go with the airship, I remember seeing a strange mountain, like the shape of the horizon. The Sea Fleet wanted to conduct an investigation into it since they had no solid evidence or anything like that existing. But it looks like, guys, you managed to beat them to the punch. I don't think that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm hearing, land contains regions that resemble locales we've already activated in. Like I say, there's the Coral Highlands, there's another Recess, Hoarfrost Reach. There's all of them. The Hoarfrost Reach area is just a tiny bit up higher, which I will say now, the Elder's Recess and the Hoarfrost Reach area in the islands kind of get fucked over. Because why it is cold up in the Hoarfrost Reach area up in the Elder's Recess, and why it is hot in the Elder's Recess area in the Guidelands, like in those two specific areas, it's not exactly really snowy, and I wouldn't like, because when you go to the Elder's Recess area of the Guidelands, it's more lavy and rocky and all that lot. That's just the sort of lower depth of the Elder's Recess. And the Hoarfrost Reach just feels like this cold, like freezy place. Not a snowy, wonder. There's going to be something formidable different about them, though. You need to focus on gathering samples from both north so that we can compare them to the data we already have.
Understood.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or the hinterlands. They definitely from monsters, but I couldn't pinpoint what monsters made them. I think I have time to look into it, though. Those tracks here if you want. Do you want us to look into them?
Roger. Let's see.
Let's do this.
You'll look into Zenoga first, and don't forget to collect samples from bones and ores while you're out
All
there.
right.
Go on expedition into the Guidelands. Guys, basically, my master rank was capped at 23. Because of how much hunting I've done, it's instantly jumped up to 43. Smaller than the base game. No, I was wrong.
Hey, kid. Been waiting for you. We got things to discuss.
Doing?
You've heard the rumors of Shattered Horn, right?
No.
Seems a few hunters exploring the Hoarfrost Reach caught a glimpse of something. Something like a Kirin with its horn broken off.
Basically, guys, to sum it up, the electrified unicorn, for some reason, there's been sightings of them without their horns. You know, they need their horns to conduct electric.
Haha, I know, right? A real ear perker. So, I figured I'd go out to the Reach and take a look from... I looked high and low. It's strange, though. Having a Kirin show up all of a sudden out here.
It is strange.
Which means... it came from somewhere else. So, we gotta go and find this Shattered Horn. I already filed a quest with your handler. Who knows where it came from? What's up? Now get moving, and don't keep me waiting.
So guys, basically, a lot of this stuff is basically just going to be special summons, and it's going to kind of depend on what order some of it gets done. But there's basically, I don't think there's any specific order to special assignments. But the reason I was like, yeah, please don't. Shattered Horn is the electric unicorn, and its horns are broken for a very specific reason. Now, anyone who knows that reason should be kind of terrified. No, it says slay it. We're not gonna get the chance.
We're on the hunt.
Hold on, was it Sterling Pride or was it? Because I could have swore.
We're on the hunt. We're on the hunt.
Okay, so yeah, so Sterling, it is literally just a special assignment. Now, guys, the thing when it comes to monsters is a lot of them it's a literal case of why on earth is this thing here? It's the question that you should ask. Like yeah, like the beginning of Iceborn, Legiana's migrating through like the ancient forest. It's like, why are a load of them migrating? Sometimes you need to ask the W questions: the what, the why, the when, the where. What, why, when, where. I can't remember the last
On
one.
time as usual. Let's go find old Shatterhorn.
A hornless Kieran. I wonder what happened to it.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this.
Yes!
Also, guys, sorry for any coughing and sneezing. Again, still got a cold. When you fight this thing, it has the ability to, you know, just cause us, you know, to get
Time
electrocuted.
to figure out what this Kieran's all about.
That Kieran may be injured, but that doesn't make it any less dangerous.
You want to punch a creature in the face in the zoo? Come up to the, you know, play Monster Hunter, then walk up to a creature and you stab it or hit it with your weapon. Like, there's only one case of where you kill an Elder Dragon and it comes back. You know, the dispatch episodes. I always do kind of find it funny when Slingers are the thing that basically finished the thing. Now that I've done that, have I unlocked? No, I have not.
Nice work with Shatterhorn, Fiver. I ask it. Seems like they're on the cusp of figuring out it. Hmm? What do you know? Seems like they're calling for us, which means they just found out where that thing came from. I know you're dying to know more about this Kieran, so you're coming along.
No,
Let's move.
no, I'm really not. I know where this goes to.
All right, Teach. We're all here. Tell
I
us
was
what you
forced to.
discovered about Shatterhorn.
With pleasure. First, we examined its mane to determine what it fed on and when. Then, We analyzed soil samples taken from its hooves and were able to deduce its place of origin. Our conclusion is that it came from the Guiding Lands.
What? How did it get from there to here?
It's a good swimmer. It is an elder dragon. Traveling great distances is not out of the realm of possibilities.
Basically, there's a lot of elder dragons like Kashula Deora, Namael, Blackville Zak, Nergigante, Safi Jiva, Alatrion Fatalis. Like, all of them can fly. The Electric Unicorn is like the only non-flying elder dragon that I can think of in this game. Other than maybe Shite's Velda. Because I'm not 100% sure about that one. We never do, but I think it's a potential.
Setting that aside, the question of why has a much more startling answer.
Yeah, and I don't want that answer because I know what that answer is.
The damage to its horn wasn't born from a small wound that eventually caused it to splinter. No. It was broken in a split second, twisted to an unusual angle by some incredible force. In other words, something snapped the Kirin's horn.
Admiral, we know that when incredibly strong monsters invade other habitats, their presence forces weaker species to flee.
Basically, dating back to the Legiana migration, they were forced to flee, which I think means about either from Shari's Velda's song, or because of how Volcano just turned up in the Coral Highlands and we just didn't know about it.
And the influx of fleeing monsters into a new locale has a drastic effect on the ecosystem.
It does.
Do you think this might be one of those cases?
Basically, guys, certain ecosystems can only contain, for instance, say the Hoarfrost Reach. It's cold, it's winter, it's, which means unless you can survive the cold weather, you're not going to survive it, plan.
It's possible. Could have been on the run from something. Fled the Guiding Lands and made its way to the Hoarfrost Reach. There's only one thing left to ask then. What could drive something as powerful as a Kirin out of its natural habitat?
Other very strongly and powerful elder dragons. Hunter.
Well, guess we're gonna have to look for ourselves. Boss man, you cool with us heading out?
You asking me for permission? As if you'd listen anyway. Just promise me you won't get in over your head. And if you get into trouble, leave it to the 5th.
Don't you dare bring me into this field, team leader.
Ha! Don't worry. All right, time to rock.
I object
Set
to
up the
all of
quest and
this.
get ready to go.
No.
Yes, sir. I'll get everything
Handler, don't you
prepared.
dare.
I'll head out first and scout. Don't keep me waiting.
Have fun not returning. Handler, what if I said I don't want to? Like, you can't force me. This just feels mean.
Is there something behind here? Well now, the heck's going on?
No. That's why I didn't want to get involved. Meet the thing that tore the electric unicorn's horn off.
Big boy.
Meet Rajang.
Hey, there are Kieran tracks here. What was that roar? Partner, over here!
And then turn down there.
Kieran tracks. Hey, what's wrong? Definitely not a natural formation. Looks like something just barreled through. Okay, I'm ready. We gotta find out what caused that huge roar we heard.
Do we though? I'd argue we don't need to. Meet the Elder's Recess. Now, I get there's a good part of the Elder's Recess that it's just lava and all, like, all that,
To
but...
think a place like this was in the Guiding Lands.
Ah. Another one. I'd run.
Is it on guard because of us?
I did say run.
What's happening?
A very pissed off, angry ape. That's what's happening. Rajang. Which is why I didn't want to come down here, guys. If none of you have ever gone toe-to-toe with Rajang, more specifically, if any of you just hearing the name Rajang kind of makes you feel like, no, not again, then you know why I'm like, yeah, no, not again. You do not piss off the angry ape unless you have to, and this game forces you to. How much force did he use on that bloody poor unicorn?
No way. It survived.
Handler, run. Of course, we then have to go and be the hero.
Hey, you okay, kid? Hit a
She
detour
okay?
along the way, but it looks like I made it just in time. Never imagined we'd come face to face with that big ape.
Partner, I'll help the Admiral. Give us some time to escape.
Yeah, sure. 'Cause I want a suicide mission.
That big boy's a Rajan. I wouldn't tick it off if I were you.
Admiral, are you okay?
They've had enough time. Run.
Jeez, he's heavy. Be careful, partner.
Like I say, they've had enough time. Now, guys, as soon as someone does join, I will be back. Because I'm not pissing off that monkey by myself. Not kidding, guys. Me and a friend took Fatalis against Charlotte's Welder a while ago. This was like a couple of years ago at this point. It didn't take that long to kill Charlotte's Welder. I think it took us like 10 minutes. Guys, if you saw part 9, you realise Runa Nergigante and Charlotte's Welder didn't take that long. Like, when I say they didn't take that long, I do really mean they didn't take that long. That's how strong Fatalis' equipment is. Time to see who wins. A fuck off cannon versus a pissed off ape. My money's on the cannon. Guys, be aware, I'm in Dragon armor. Yeah, you quite like a little baby with that. Hey, spell on the blade. As it takes the blade and as it tries to eat the blade, or more specifically, the thing the blade is attached to. Never have I been happier. To end up down in a pit. Not, I was about to say, not again. Rush up, it's that one. You know, while I've got my tongue punch up, I'd happy enough have season days of gears just turn up. No. Savage Devil Joe turn up and gear pretty shit into the thing. Not that I think Savage Devil Joe would win. That means it'd at least be weakened. Ah! I meant every insult I said, Rajang. Every one of them. Insulting Rajang is never fun. I think it's getting tempted to pop back to camp just to grab my ghillie mantle just so I can hide from the son of a bitch. Guys, I'm not into my last life. I don't really want to refight this thing twice. Guys, that's terrifying. I forgot ghillie mantle charges up really quick. Oh, no! Okay, round 2. I have limits, and pissed off 8's a part of those limits. God, as well, I've lost, you can do this. Oh, Razor Raffle. Ooh, and the Rajang coming down with a pin down. If I got my damn mantle, I'm not picking a fight with this thing without it. I'm not the only one. It's still your overgrown egg. My only question is, and I'm gonna regret asking this, where the fuck is season based Savage Devil show? Like, okay, where the fuck is it? Like, again, I don't want the thing to show up. I'm just wondering why it hasn't. Okay, I'd be pissed if someone took a katana to what would be my tail in this case.
Hey, partner!
God damn it. Oh, guys, I think I know what I'm calling the episode. Calling part 10. Guys, thanks for watching. The Rajang, like, when I say Rajang is painful, I literally mean it. 2 back-to-back fights against the son of a bitch. But I swear down, all I'm going to be seeing him asleep from now on is
Do
Rajang.
be careful.
Now, what is that son of a bitch weak to? That's annoying. Guys, when I say I took my Volcano Blade, because I think it's a really cool blade, I do mean I took it because I think it's a really cool blade. I didn't take it because I was presuming. Like, Legiana Blade is really cool. The Rassless ones aren't too bad. The Tigress one could be nicer. But the Hydro Tornado, and the Iceborn are 2 of my favourite longswords in this game. Normally I don't use longsword. Like, this is the first character I've actually gone and used them. Like, I normally use things like bows, hammers, great swords. But I've always loved the Iceborn. I've always loved Volcano's longsword. And I do really think like Namias is really cool too. So when I do say I took it because I liked the blade, not because I was like, oh, Rajang's going to be weak to ice. No, I went there thinking Rajang's not going to be weak to ice. So, guys, hope you have enjoyed this part. Sorry we didn't get further. Basically, next time we will do the other two special assignments. I believe one is Stitching an Ogre. And obviously the one for Rajang. But other than that, guys, hope you've enjoyed today. I know we haven't been as productive, but anyone who ever turns around and says, Rajang's not that bad, just show them this video. Like, I swear down, I'd rather go toe-to-toe with some of the dangerous Elder Dragons in this game. Which, I'd rather go toe-to-toe with the 3 Black Dragons. Safi, Alatreon, or Latrion, and Fatalis. I'd rather go toe-to-toe with Fatalis than a pissed off angry ape. But we'll go and do all that next time, guys. But this is Tiger signing off. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!